Hello there, I'm Cam from Deep Gravity. Deep Gravity is my music name um, that I use to release my music. I'm a solo artist at this stage. I live in Melbourne, Australia, and I'm not very popular. Anyway, let's get to the serious stuff. I wanted to get to having a look at a website called slaps.com. Slaps is produced by a distribution company called DistroKid that helps you release your music online and put it on the Apple iTunes, Spotify, all these different platforms, and they do that for about $20 a year for a standard. If you've only got yourself, if you've got multiple bands on the go that want to release music under your guise, you can pay a little bit more and have up to 2 or 5 or whatever it is. Anyway, we're talking about Slaps, which is by DistroKid. So Slaps is a website similar to SoundCloud, and there's other websites out there that are music platforms similar to SoundCloud. The main difference is that Slaps is similar to how SoundCloud was around about 10 years ago. Now, SoundCloud is a lot more commercialized, and it's more about getting people to pay more money for premium memberships and all that type of stuff, where Slaps is more about the music rather than a corporate giant. So let's have a look. Okay, this is slaps.com. This is the homepage up at the top here. So if we scroll down, we can see all these different tracks that people have released. Now, these people are from all over, and they're all different genres. So if we have a look at this one here, this is hip-hop, melodic rap, R&B, soul, rap, and pop. So these are the categories that they've selected that fits this genre. This one here is electronic, alternative rock, blues, pop. Okay, so that's all different types of music here. So let's have a look at me. So this is me, the worst photo that I could find, but it's the only photo that I could find while I was setting this up, and I've grown a bit attached to it now, so I don't want to change it. Anyway, this is me. There's my blurb there. These are the types of music that I want to release under. R&B soul is probably not one of them. I don't know why I put it in there. It might have just been a bit of a faux pas. Anyway, this is one of the tracks that I released, which is a cover song. Let's have a bit of a listen. Okay, so that is enough of you. So Slaps is actually pretty good because you can get some really good feedback on the music that you're producing, and in my sense, a very close approximation to music. So when you're someone like me who's been wanting to do something with music for the past 20 years, but family, work, all that type of stuff got in the way, and producing music and releasing music 20 years ago was far different to how it is now. You had to have a demo, then you had to go to a recording studio, you had to get it laid down, you had to get someone to mix and master it for you before you could even look at releasing it. And then you had to press CDs and all that type of stuff. It was just a nightmare just to do a demo or something like that. Where nowadays, with modern technology, nice and easy, which is the way I like it. Let's have another look at the website. So on the website itself, we'll go to post. Oops, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. So this is how you post a song. So you drop down here. You can select what genre of music you want to release under. Your artist name. Mine is Deep Gravity. The title of the track. It makes it nice and easy here. You just drag and drop, or you can choose the audio file by clicking on this, and it will open up all your different files that you've got. You have to have artwork or an image to put in here. Now, I'm pretty sure it's a specific size. It's like 26x44 or something like that, or 26x640 or something, by 1450 or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you have to have some kind of image to put in there, otherwise you cannot release your track. Your description of, what type of track it is, what inspired you, how it makes you feel, what it's about. It could be anything really. And then you've got all your different links down here. If you've released the music, you can put all of your different links down here to where it's actually released. Now, I'm pretty sure DistroKid releases to all of these platforms, which is pretty cool. And then you just copy and paste your links in here. And then you press does it slap. That slaps your track into your profile, which is me here. So if we have a look up here, this one here was posted 10 days ago, and so far I've got 98 plays, so there's 98 people that have listened to it, and there's 32 comments from different people. So we have a look down here. There's quite a few different. Some people just put fire, which is fine. So there's this one here. This is lovely. I felt like having a beer and playing it as loud as possible. Loved it. Great job. Which is really good, in my opinion. Of course, it's good. But I like it because it gives you some kind of vindication. Because when you are self-conscious, you're not sure if you're doing the right thing by releasing a music, or you don't feel like it's good enough to have it out there. It gives you a little bit of support, and as I said, vindication, to say that you're on the right track, you've done something that people are into, they like it. I have seen some other tracks out there that people have said you need to fix vocals, or you need to alter the mix or something like that. Now, that track that I played a couple of seconds of, I haven't mixed or mastered it at all. I just laid it down and threw it up because it was a cover that I wasn't really interested in releasing at the moment, because the music behind it is a backing track. I didn't play any of it. It's a karaoke track. So you've got to be a little bit careful about releasing it. So I don't want to release a song like that until I've done the instrumentals myself, because it's cheating otherwise. But if vocally, I just did it to see if I could do it vocally, which was okay. Look, I'm not the best singer. I haven't got a great voice, but I try. And the only way you get better at something is by practicing. At the moment, though, in Melbourne, we're still in stage 4 lockdown in September 2020. And my 2 boys, which are 9 and 11, are home all the time. and it is very difficult to record anything vocally when one of them is playing Fortnite and yelling at his friends, and the other one is on Messenger or something like that, live chat, yelling at their friends. I push myself into a walk-in wardrobe, and it doesn't drown out all the sound, so I can still hear them. During the day also, we have a menagerie of animals here. We've got cats, budgies, guinea pigs, and none of them ever shut up. So it makes it a little bit difficult to record vocals. Yeah, I probably could go outside and do them, but we're not allowed to go out anywhere at the moment because we're in lockdown. I really don't feel like insulting my neighbours with my vocals. So I am trying to create a vocal booth at the moment, which is becoming a little bit of a slow progress, only for the fact that it's difficult to get stuff for it at the moment. Our local big box store, Bunnings, have been closed to the public. It's only open for trades, so I can't buy anything from them. Anything I do order online takes weeks to get here, so it makes it a little bit difficult to complete a project like that at the moment. But I am going to try and complete it relatively soon. I have the frame done. I just need to get the sides, the enclosed sides. I have a heap of foam there to stick on the inside, some sound deadening foam. Now, I don't think it's going to be a soundproof booth. It's just going to be a vocal booth or whisper booth or whatever they call them. Just somewhere I can go and have a little bit of silence to record my vocals. This month also is September, as I said, which is Songtember, which is a challenge that was put down last year by Pete Johns from Studio Live Today. And during September, you don't have to if you don't want to, but the challenge is to create, record, and release a song in September. So I did this last year. Actually, I did 2 last year. One was just instrumental, one was instrumental and vocal. And this year I wanted to do the same, but I've hit a bit of a snag. I thought I was coming good, but it appears that's not the case. So I'm trying to pull my finger out and approach it from a different angle. I think what I was working on has hit a brick wall, so I need to back it up with my second plan, or plan B. I tried to have multiple tracks that I'm going to release, so I don't, if something fails, I have another one to back me up. So I'll have to give that a crack and see where I go from there. The one thing that is challenging me at the moment is recording vocals. I'm finding that very, very difficult. I did go into the walk-in wardrobe the other day when everyone seemed to be quiet for a change. But I'm very self-conscious about my voice and about my vocals, so I didn't want to sing too loudly, and it sounds like I am kind of talk singing. I don't know what you'd call it. You can tell that it's not really me trying to sing, so maybe I just have to build a bridge and get over myself and just belt it out. Easier said than done, though. In saying that, right now I'm sitting in a room at 11:30 at night talking to myself. Anyway, we're talking about slaps. So there is the the occasional person that is posting just like a I'm trying to find where they are. Here we go. Now there's this one here. It says, love the vocals and nice beat. Followed you on Spotify and Instagram. Would appreciate it if you did the same. Now there's a few problems with this. I don't have Instagram, so he can't have followed me. Very, very suspect if he's followed me on Spotify, because I think I only have 2 followers on Spotify and neither of them are him. So I think it's just the obligatory. Now, I've actually had this comment from this person 3 times on all 3 tracks, and it's all the same. So it's just a copy and paste. So they are just doing that for this up here. Now, I was going through the post before. Maybe it's under me. No. Post. It's actually under CTR. So CTR is comment to track ratio. So when you first join up at the Slaps, which I would recommend you do, you have to comment first. You can't just upload a track straight away. You have to get involved and listen to some music and comment on some music. Now, the reason why people are just commenting obligatory on all different tracks is because if you go to the CTR page, which is here, if your CTR is high enough, you get featured on this page. So all these people will have fairly high CTRs. So my CTR here, it says under here, comment track ratio. You've commented on 64 tracks and have uploaded or reposted 3 times. So your comment to track ratio is 21.33. That's a great ratio. Thanks for being a valuable member. Improving your CTR gets you featured on this page. Also, your CTR is displayed on your user profile, so it's high. That's karma, and that other folks will appreciate. So I think, just posting fire and follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you, follow me. Tends to be a little bit of the egotistical way to go. I think if you really want to make a difference, it's more about listening to the music and appreciating the music, because that's what this site is actually about. It's about the music. It's not about the person, and that's what it should be about. It should be about the music. So I've listened to all different types of music on Slaps. I actually stream it while I'm working, and listen to all different genres, whether it's R&B, rap, metal, punk, pop, folk, classical, blues. It just streams all day, because that's the groups that I've chosen. So and quite often I'll hear a tune and I'll comment. So I comment quite often. Obviously 64 times in 10 days. So I think it's valuable there. And not only that, but if you leave a comment on someone else's track that shows that you've actually listened and you enjoyed it, they're more likely to have a look at you and listen to your tracks and listen to your music and respond in kind, because obviously they're in it for the music. Obviously they want to make some money and do what they love, but they want the same vindication that we all do, that they're doing good. They're making some good music and something that's touching you in one way or another. Music is a very emotional element, and it can make you happy, sad, frustrated, angry, all of the above. So it's a fantastic outlet. Anyway, I think I've rambled on enough. That's my take on slaps. Have a look if you agree. Leave a comment. If you don't, leave a comment. No hate. Please like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. If you want to, it would be appreciated. Otherwise, I will see you in the soup.